Alright, that happened. I was just like, my mind went crazy when that happened, I don't know why.
Ishihara from the Pokémon Company.
Glad to see you for the 30th time.
Today, February 27, is Pokémon Day.
It's true.
This is the date
He's right.
Pokémon Red and Pokémon
He's so real
Green
for this.
games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokémon series. It's been 29 years since the birth of Pokémon, and we've reached this milestone
What do you mean by that?
through the support of all you trainers around the world. Thanks to all of you, it's now possible to enjoy Pokémon each day in a variety of ways.
You're right. He's right. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Bringing you new experiences to brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokémon. In today's broadcast, we'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokémon, including
wait,
our
I didn't look at the
newest
background.
titles.
News titles, yes.
Please enjoy the presentation.
There's the entire, every generation's in the back. There's no hint in the back, honestly. Okay, season 2.
It's the Netflix series Pokémon Concierge. Taking place at the Pokémon Resort on a tropical island, the story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck.
Hopefully the
as they
song in the
grow
background doesn't get
together through their
copyrighted.
interactions with the resort's Pokémon guests. Its charm lies in the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop-motion animation. And new episodes
Ooh, a
of
Luxray.
Pokémon Concierge are in production. They are slated for release in September 2025. What sort of Pokémon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests next? Take a first look at a few of the Pokémon they will meet in this motion test footage. Just look at the personality and how they move.
Sheesh!
But there's more.
Ooh, Corphish looks amazing in
For a
this.
limited time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune in to Pokémon Concierge yet. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
I think we already knew this.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company.
It's the dude.
Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
He didn't even...
In Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on
What?
March 1st and March 2nd. This event can be enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world
Wow.
where Pokemon Go is available. During the event, the legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in raid battles and elsewhere. Also, trainers will
the legit
soon have
music.
a chance to encounter Victini and Shiny Meloetta.
Oh, we get a
also share
remix.
promo codes for everyone
Another
to enjoy.
Unova
We
Wild
hope
Battle
you're
remix.
Looking forward to the new season 2.
Ooh, that's a nice background. This is Pokemon Sleep, probably. No, whoa! It's Pokemon Masters? This is a nice remix. This is probably... Yeah, Masters. Nice! Pokemon Cafe. That looks delicious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, it's the boys. Is there gonna be Hydrapple? I have never in my life opened up Pokemon Cafe. I love that background. And it's going through the generations in the background. Is this Pokemon Sleep? Yeah. That's nice. They go hard with all of these. Eterna Forest remix! Ah, that's nice. If this comes out with an Eterna Forest remix, that'd be awesome. It really is going through the generations. And they're going really fast. That's awesome. They're going quick. Pokemon Unite doesn't have any remixes. That's so annoying. I don't know what Pokemon are in the game, so I don't know if this is new or not. That's really cute, though.
Remote Stadium will be returning
I like
to
the idea of alchemy in one of these games.
Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of battle is also arriving, called First to 500. In it, a new feature called Eos technology
Wow.
allows you to gain
I don't
special
care.
effects to score a certain
Cool.
number of points. Plus, look forward to an updated map with updated wild Pokemon. The win condition is simple. Be the first to score 500 points.
Unite's soundtrack isn't the best of the spin-offs. Oh, that... What? Huh? They're going really... I like the speed at which they are going through all of these. Alright. Now this is the actual thing that I play. I actually play this one, so I'm interested. Okay. It's just another, you know, pack. Okay. Ah. Wasn't this like kind of leaked or something? Something like that? Triumphant Light. That looks good. That looks really good. Wait, when is it? I didn't read where it said. Whatever. I mean, that I'll do that. When did it say that was coming out? Oh, we're at the Kalos background now. I want them to announce like an animation series again. That'd be nice. But it's probably going to be for the 30th anniversary. February 28th. Whoa! Whoa, okay, sheesh. They're going. I love the speed. I said this 3 times already. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Did we know this? I don't know. Did we know this already? Because this makes sense. Oh, that is nice. Okay. Good for them.
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video game series.
Sheesh!
In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon
Oh,
Violet
yeah,
games,
of course.
we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
I like the one I have already.
Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come. A mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events.
Okay.
And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in
Okay.
the future. We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet and
Is this the
Pokemon
longest they've
Violet
just like
games.
updated a game?
Next, please have a look at this video.
It's happening! What do I do? Oh! Is this a new game? Oh my god! They're showing us the history. Taking us back to 96. Oh, they're showing us everything. This is the entire franchise. Nah, I don't think it's GBA ports. They would have stopped here. Okay. It's a good commercial, not gonna lie. Oh! Oh, what does this mean? Oh, it doesn't mean anything. Ooh, what the? Is this an online simulator? Is this a battle simulator? What is happening? If this is a battle simulator, wait a second. Wait a second. Makes sense? Oh my god, everything! Every gimmick! How does it... probably not Dynamax. Maybe Dynamax, honestly. I just... Pokemon Champion, that's a good name. That's a good name. Oh my god, that's a good announcement. Not gonna lie. If it is what I think it is.
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokémon Champions.
Ooh.
This title will be focused on the Pokémon battles you know and love from core Pokémon games. Pokémon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world. But this time, we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before.
I'm scared for some reason. I don't know why.
Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokémon Works. And Pokémon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices.
It's pretty
too.
cool.
You'll be able to choose how you want to play based on where you are. What's more, you can also connect with Pokémon Home.
Ooh, that
Thanks
gives
to
me a
this
reason.
connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokémon you can partner up with in Pokémon Champions. You'll be able to team
Ooh,
up
okay,
with
but there
Pokemon
is
who joined you
rosters
on your adventures in
from the
previous
game.
Pokémon games. We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokémon trainers from all corners of the world. Stay tuned for future announcements.
Okay, but I hope that means that we can just use random Pokemon from the game. I mean, that we don't have.
We'd like to share some information about the languages Pokémon series games will be available in. Mr. Tomás Cortijo.
It's already in English for me, I then. So,
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la
That's a
hermosa
nice
Ciudad
background.
de México. Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica de The Pokémon Company International.
good for him.
El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions estará disponible en español latinoamericano desde el día de su lanzamiento. De igual forma, además de los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir, Leyendas Pokémon ZA tendrá también la opción de jugarse en
Okay.
español latinoamericano.
Cool.
Esto significa que de aquí en adelante habrá 10 idiomas disponibles para jugar. Finalmente, como ya anunciamos con anterioridad, las futuras expansiones del famoso juego de cartas coleccionables de Pokémon estarán también disponibles en español de Latinoamérica. Localizar productos como Leyendas Pokémon ZA al español
ZA.
latinoamericano permitirá que millones de nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y
As I
se
expect.
conecten con otros jugadores de formas nunca antes vistas. Como parte de The Pokémon Company Group, este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra misión de unir al mundo a través de Pokémon.
That's true.
Saber que los fans disfrutan aún más de jugar Pokémon en su idioma local
As they
nos
play
permite
Spanish
explorar
guitars,
nuevas
they
formas
do
para
Latin
conectar a los
American
jugadores
Spanish instead.
de diferentes
But I
regiones
I guess there's no
y mercados
Latin
como
American themes in
Este es un
Pokemon.
momento increíble para ser fan de Pokémon, sin importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
What?
Finally, here's the latest update on Pokémon Legends ZA.
Let's do this. Let's go. Oh, it's actually happening. Oh my god. Oh, this looks like Scarlet and Violet. Oh my god. It's basically Scarlet and Violet art style, but a little bit better. I like the eyes way more. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is basically Unite looking characters. Oh my god. Yes, it's modern. I just forgot. Yes, this is what I wanted. It's just Scarlet and Violet in terms of art style. Hopefully it's just better Scarlet and Violet. Oh wow, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted, not gonna lie. We're in the modern Lumio City, we're catching, we're doing that, whatever that is. We're teleporting, that's what I wanted, I've always wanted to teleport. Oh wow. Ooh, this guy looks cool. It's basically just the next mainline game, basically. Oh, wait a minute! I'm not noticing things! We're gonna rewatch this! Wait a second, this is cool! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa! I love all this. Oh my god! It's literally a Z! It's literally him! It's literally a Z! Thank God. Oh my god.
Pokémon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokémon
Oh
series.
my god.
The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region.
It's true.
Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas.
Oh my god.
These days,
Ah!
Lumiose
The
is
music!
undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokémon truly share.
This is amazing. Oh, this is all what I've always wanted to see.
After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokémon, one of which will become your first partner. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
Oh my, wait, what?
You'll
That's
choose
weird.
One of these Pokemon to accompany you.
That's
on a new journey
suspicious.
As you get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants.
Why 2 Johtos?
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
Because they already
When
did
you
Typhlosion.
arrive
But...
in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend
Okay, she
and
looks pretty
ally.
dope.
Either Urbane
Wait,
or Tawny.
please make it... Can I have the
hotel
female
where
one
you'll
as
be
the rival if I
staying
choose the
is run
guy?
By AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette.
That's so
Lumiouse's
cool.
redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc.
Oh,
You'll
okay,
become
they're the
acquainted
villains.
with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the
They look
richer.
good. The character designs are really good. Okay, you do get the opposite gender if you... Okay, that's cool.
To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones.
That's
These
crazy.
areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
This is very
To
interesting.
catch one of these wild Pokemon,
Oh my god, the wild
aim
Bell music.
carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
Okay, so it's like Legends. Cool, cool.
If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making
The
it
music
easier
is
to
gonna be
catch.
so good in this game. Why he tall? I guess you don't know the
This
lore.
game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
What does that mean?
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
Yes!
So choose your timing and
Yes!
positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
Oh, that's so cool!
Lead your partner Pokemon
music.
through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Oh, I thought they were gonna show
When
Mega
a
Mega
Mega
Evolution.
Stone resonates with
Sorry.
the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape.
Because they were saying like it was
It'll
new.
unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
That is so good.
As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what
I
kinds of
love-
encounters and experiences.
Oh my
will
god,
unleash.
lookers! I love Solar Punk. So the
Pokemon
aesthetic of Solar
Legends
Punk is my
ZA.
favorite. This is so the aesthetic
Coming
of this
late
city is amazing.
2025.
Thank you, late 2025. Thank God. Oh my God. Who is it? It's Clement. Oh. I guess we don't know the plot yet, now that I think of it.
Pokémon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025.
Nice. Late, it just means November.
We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin. That concludes our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay, we're rewatching this. Okay. The art style is Scarlet and Violet, which isn't my favorite, but it's still better than Scarlet and Violet in terms of, like, they updated it a bit. I'm sure they had put more time into the texture since it's just one city. But, wow. Okay, I'm assuming that's it because nothing's happening now. I'm going back. We're going back. Okay. Turn down your mic. I can't hear the video. You mean just turn up the video? This is all I wanted, honestly, guys. They did announce a spin-off. Okay, now I'm just looking through things, and then I'll go to Sarah B, but, like, the character designs are really nice. Crazy we have no Serena or Calum, but, like, I guess they could be in the background. Because this is literally just, like, a few years after X and Y. But it's literally Scarlet and Violet. But you see the eyes and the proportions. I mean, it's because we're probably slightly older than, you know, I'm gonna be pausing a lot, guys. Alright, you already saw the trailer. Time to pause. Time to pause and play. Alright, it's literally, I mean, this is literally just Lumio City. Hopefully we go into all the buildings. Oh my god, if we don't go into buildings, I'm gonna be pissed. To be fair, here's the thing. They didn't really give us anything that we didn't speculate. Like, they didn't show anything outrageous. They showed things that, like, we already knew. Like wild Pokemon in the city. I already guessed that. They didn't show us, like, oh, by the way, you can go outside of Lumios a little bit. I did not expect this. This is crazy. This makes no sense. Why not just choose a different... It didn't have to be Chikorita or... I'm trying to think. It shouldn't have... Instead of Totodile, it could have been Empoleon. Easily. It could have been Piplup. That is weird. That is odd. Was any leak saying these were the starters? I don't think any leak said that these were the starters. He does look like Sycamore. It's giving a little bit... It's like Scarlet and Violet with a little bit of Unite. A little bit of Unite in terms of art style. But no, they did a good job. Like, the atmospheric... Like, the atmosphere looks good. The textures are good. Like, they're not the best thing ever, but they're good. Like, the art style... The art direction is better than Scarlet and Violet. Because, again, they only have one city to, like, create. That is cool. The rival looks really good. Like, the rival, like, I like how they're probably our friends, but, like, they look a little cocky, which is nice. But I guess Nemona was that, technically. That is so cool. That is so cool. I don't know why we need to dodge, but it was like that in Legends. I mean... Hopefully, okay. See, like, I love the two different genders for the rival. That's really sick, actually. I don't think we've ever seen that. I'm trying to think if we have, and I'm being weird. But, if there's gonna be okay, I just love when there's plants on buildings. Oh my god, yes! This is crazy. So it's literally a sequel to X and Y. That's amazing. That's amazing. And we get to see, like, a happy ending for... I mean, we already saw a happy ending, but we get to see an actual happy ending for AZ. He's actually shorter than I thought he would be. That's so cool. No indication of regional forms yet, but there wasn't... Was there in the original Legends...
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new
Arceus
title
trailer?
in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumio City, the largest city in the Kalos region.
I'm trying to think. So I think you can reach everything here. Every building you can reach here. But is that enough? If it's literally just Lumios, you have to be able to go to every building. And I don't know if there's going to be enough wild areas, but I don't know. We don't know.
Prison Tower stands tall at the center of this.
I love the interior of this station. I don't think we can enter these shops. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we can enter these shops. I think it's gonna be another, like, look at this. I think it's gonna be another where it's just gonna be a menu screen.
Center of this city of beautiful vistas.
It isn't anything new, but it's just another. It's more Pokemon game, and that's not a problem if they. Okay, I just realized Ace Trainers. It's not a problem if it's polished. If it's polished, then more Pokemon is not a problem for me. I mean, I like Pokemon, you know. Especially if it's a sequel to a game that we've always wanted a sequel for, and it's in a style like Legends where people want more Legends. I think this is very satisfying. This is literally like if this just looks like DLC for Scarlet and Violet in terms of just like aesthetic. This is crazy. Okay, this is cool. You just walk up, you go in, you go out. That's how it should be nowadays.
These days, Lumios is
This is so cool.
undergoing a high-tech urban.
Let me look at this high-tech stuff. I want to see if it's related to anything I already know. This looks very familiar in terms of these boxes. Am I thinking of a different franchise? Or do they look like updated versions of what we saw in X and Y in terms of like this kind of technology from like Lysander Labs or something?
Undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment.
And this is just a updated Holocaster where it's the entire person. That's pretty cool. I don't see, like, we can't go into that building right there. And that makes me feel things. We'll see. Because obviously we're not going to be stuck in a city and we're not going to be able to go into buildings. Like, it's not possible. So we are going to be able to go into buildings. It's like, I'm sure there's going to be as much content. They know, they're not idiots. There's going to be enough, as much content as Legends Arceus. Has to be even more because it's an actual city instead of just settlements. And that's fine if it's just as much content as Legends Arceus. Arceus had a lot of content.
Plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon.
And yeah, if the performance is good, like I didn't see any bad performance in that because it actually felt like it was Scarlet and Violet, but what it was supposed to be in terms of performance.
Truly share.
The performance looks pretty good. Like, look, we can see pretty far, honestly. Look, I'm seeing people this far in a Pokemon game. That's pretty crazy.
After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon.
Wait, yeah, honestly, if the performance is good, that's it.
Chikorita,
It's a good Pokemon game.
Tepig, and Totodile.
That's the bare
You'll choose one
minimum.
of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and
I just realized, what am I going to pick? It probably is going to be Totodile.
its inhabitants.
Sheesh. What's funny is that I was going to make this exact design for... and same, like, basically situation for an antagonist that I was going to have in my own region.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and
She looks really cool. Not going to lie. I've always loved this hairstyle. This clothes look sick.
ally, either Urbane or Tawny.
Urbane.
The hotel where you'll be staying
Okay, never mind. He's tall. Never mind. He's tall. Sheesh.
is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette.
Hotel?
Lumiose is run by AZ.
Hospitality, my guy. Not bad.
You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with
I love the solar punk aesthetic.
the company's CEO, Jet, and her secretary, Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose
It's a bit Frutiger Arrow in terms of the interior.
all the richer.
Yeah, the textures aren't the best here. We'll see. The shadows are acting exactly like in Scarlet and Violet. But again, we're seeing people from, like, pretty far, and they're not moving, though. Why am I scrutinizing this? Because it's basically just Scarlet and Violet, so you'd
To
assume
help people and Pokemon
they'd update some
coexist,
stuff.
The city has set up
The performance looks fine, though.
wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
The map looks pretty good. Let's look at the UI.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully.
The music is so good.
Then
This looks like remember when we got the screenshot of Pokken tournament when it was just like a Blaziken in the city in the Chandelure and people are just trying to get a work, but now they have to, be interrupted by a chicken and a chandelier battling. It looks exactly like this.
throw a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon
The UI looks pretty good. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. That's really good UI. And it's okay. That's really good. I like this a lot. Imagine there's no parking space and you need to park in a wild area. Exactly. I think we're gonna get a good story, honestly. This is good UI. Anything you guys are noticing that I'm not? Because this looks really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice.
use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch. This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
This thing.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
How do you move your
So
Pokemon?
choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the
I
upper
guess like
hand.
manually. You literally just move them. You become the Pokemon. Oh, you become the Pokemon. That's why they had the Pokemon. What's it called in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? In the DLCs where you go into the Pokemon, what's it called? They were just testing that out, or they were just showing us because they had the technology that they already did. Because we're basically going to move our Pokemon manually, the Synchro Machine, yeah. You're basically going to just move your Pokemon, I assume.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to and find
I don't
the
know how,
right
because
moment
they're
to
both moving at
unleash
the
a
same time,
move.
honestly.
What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution.
Okay,
by
but this is actually
undergoing
cool, because you're going to really be, like, in it when you're battling, trainer battling, at least.
Mega Evolution.
Sicko mode. Wait, let me go back. I already know
Moment to
about
unleash
Megas.
Incoming.
The things in the distance don't look amazing. That's not the best mountain. But the things like these trees still look nice, how, even if they're far, which is a good thing, because Scarlet Violet, I don't think it does that well. But let's see.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles.
Let me go back.
So choose your timing.
Choose your timing.
Can
I
have a
mean,
longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
wow.
So choose
This is
your timing
crazy.
and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
This is totally fine because this is in-game. It's not like competitive. You're not playing like this in competitive. This is going to be
Lead
fast-paced.
your
Oh my
partner
god.
Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to
This is,
and find the right
what
moment
is
to
Gen
unleash a
10
move.
going to be? They're not going to have
What's
this in
more,
Gen 10.
Certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution. When a trainer's Keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape.
I hope people who
It'll
don't play,
unlock
who've never
new-
played Pokemon, play this. This looks really cool for like. This is probably the Pokemon game people wanted. Not gonna lie. Like people wanted when Legends Arceus came out, they're like, "Wow, finally the Pokemon game that we've always wanted." Then people said that for SV2, but then they played it and they're like, "It's not really what I wanted." Again, this is technically probably not what they wanted because there's no roots and like it's not a mainline series game like this. But in terms of the gameplay, I think this is finally what people wanted. Because again, you catch and throw, Pokeballs just like in Legends Arceus, which is exactly how people liked catching Pokemon. But you also battle a lot. I assume there's way more battling trainers, and it's in a way that people actually have been dreaming of battling since they were a kid. Like this is what we thought battles would be. What the hell is C+? Why is there programming here? What the hell is C+? Am I missing something? It's a proxy design, not manual as far as I see. I don't know. I don't want to see concrete everywhere. I'm not. This is not concrete. Why is there C+?
New level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
Oh, it just means that it's boosted by Mega, but why is it C? I don't know. We'll find out, honestly. We'll probably know what C+ means. Why is C+ the Mega symbol? That makes no sense. Let me see something. And obviously we have
Level of
XP all.
power, turning the tide
We have XP share again. That's fine in a Legends game.
Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power.
Ooh, what is this? Wait a second. There's like a timer for
Turning
Megas.
the tide of battle
There's a
in its
timer for
favor.
Mega! Oh my god! Combat Plus?
As
Makes sense.
Lumiose continues its
Wow, and again, and the designs really are an extension of X and Y. Like you have the, the rising stars, whatever these are called.
transformation
There's rain! That's actually a big deal.
into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon.
The weather will change in the town.
Who knows what kinds of encounters
It's literally Looker! Oh my god, wait. Is that Emma's? Because that looks a little curvy. That doesn't look like a man trench coat. Oh my god. What do you think? Is that Looker's trench coat or is that Emma's trench coat? What do you think? Because that looks like a woman's trench coat. That would be crazy if it's Emma. Oh my god.
and experiences will await.
Oh, that's also really cool. That is really nice. Having these Zygarde cells everywhere, that's pretty cool. I mean, we already expected that. Wow, you can go everywhere here. But please let me go in a building. Oh my god, they didn't show anything in a building. I mean, they did, but like, I'm talking about like a random building. Like, we're not gonna be able to... I like how they set dress like the like, everywhere is very well, like, designed. It's like, the tops of buildings in Scarlet and Violet, they weren't that interesting. But here, I'm sure we're gonna be able to, understand who lives here. We're not gonna be able to go inside through that door, because honestly, that is creepy. But, like, that makes no sense if you think about it. But that's pretty cool.
Pokémon Legends ZA,
That balcony is pretty nice.
coming late 2025.
It's a good balcony. Whoever lives there, they're having a good time. And then this thing. This is definitely the future. This is after X and Y. So yeah, Emma's gonna be an adult. But let me look at that again, and then also we're gonna go to Cerebi. Check out what's going on there. What? Why is this page open? I don't know. Uh-oh, that's my Google Calendar. Alright. Any pictures on Cerebi that I do not know of? That is all that we have on Cerebi. I'm going to go to the Twitter. Oh, whoa, it went back. Oh, no, that was last year's. Alright, let me see something. Let me see something. Oh my god, a map! There's a map! Oh my god, there's a map! Oh my god, there's a map, guys! Oh my god! Shut up, music! Oh my god, there's a map! Oh! Oh! Wow! There are less wild areas than you'd assume. But I assume not. I see the thing. I think that like every single place that there is grass, I assume, is where you can catch a Pokemon. There's some Pokemon there. There's some Pokemon there. And there's a good amount of stadiums too, or like, you know, fields. Stadium there. I mean, a stadium there. Okay, no, there's a decent amount of parks. This is a nice city to live in, not gonna lie. Please stop making these noises. I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Biggest city in Kalos after all. Yep. It's literally Lumio City. This is crazy. And it's crazy because actual Lumio City in X and Y was already big. There's definitely details here that I'm going to see. And I'm going to notice little hints of things. Wow. It's basically X and Y too, guys. It really is. They're not going to make a Kalos remix. It's too remake. I don't think they're going to make a Kalos remake now. Which is fine. It's already 3D. But like, I think they're going to do stuff like this in the future. Like, for example, maybe not Unova remake, but they're probably just going to do a section of, you know, Unova. Although Unova isn't a 3D game, so like, they could still remake it. But like Sun and Moon, there's literally no reason to remake it. The remake won't fix the pacing, and that's the only issue, really. So again, it would just be like Legends Alola. Is there a shiny? I don't think that's a shiny. This is really good art. I'm gonna like hang this up one day. Sheesh. I'm seeing if anybody's noticing anything crazy here. Not a lot of water. Not a lot of water? This is water. Honestly, there's a lot of water. There's a lot of water here. This is a beautiful city. And this is enough. This is enough to like... No fire type. Well, first we saw a desert, technically. We saw some beach. Like, look at this. There's a beach here. And by the way, guys, I mean, like, they have enough for every type. They, like, it's not like they need a dark area for a dark type. There's gonna be dark types at night. It's like you need to find a fighting type at a gym. But there is gonna be a gym. I wonder if Lumio's Tower is still a gym, or Lumio's Tower. What's the Lumio's Tower called again? Is it just Lumio's Tower? It's not Lumio's Tower. Prism Tower. Yeah. Alright, I don't think there's any entrances to a catacombs or sewers. Maybe, nah, I think that's just a rumor. It would be sick. I think there is going to be one cave area. There has to be at least one something that is underground. It looks crowded. Sewers would be peak. Sewers would be really good. Castelia sewers was an amazing addition. But nah, I really like the landscape. They're like, It's dynamic. I mean, I can't ask for more in terms of the landscape. In terms of the layout, it's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it really is just 5 sections. The thing is, each section really isn't as big as an area in Legends Arceus, but it probably has way more depth and way more interesting to explore. Hopefully because you can go into buildings. Let's see if there's more things like a map and stuff like that. Oh, the protagonists look good. Oh, the protagonists look really good. Look at this, guys. The protagonists look really good. These are good-looking protagonists. And it's really interesting, like clothes, really interesting. Really nice. Dude looks sick. Is this like the smooth? Is this the sickest protagonist? Is this guy the smoothest protagonist or what? I'm thinking right now. Who's a more sick protagonist? In terms of like, not sick. What's the word I'm looking for? Smooth. What's the word I'm looking for? Not cool, because you can say anything is cool. Swaggiest? What am I looking for? What's the word? Drippy? He's not that drippy. If these are Sycamore's kids, that's so dope. Slick. I guess the word is slick. He really is slick. This is the slickest protagonist. I'm gonna be happy to play as this guy right here. He is suave too, and she's like cute. Like if you saw this in a girl in around town, you'd be like, she knows what she's up to. She knows what she's doing. Hilbert was pretty swaggy. I think Hilbert was the first, but now this guy, he's got it. Ooh. Okay, let's see the designs for the other guys. I'm gonna go to Sarah B. I mean, this guy's pretty sick. I really like this guy. What the hell has he got? What are those? I love the green. Not gonna lie, the green looks pretty sick on this guy. Hello, Toxicquid. This lady, oh my god. I was gonna design this exact lady. You don't understand. Really nice design, though. She's not, I don't think she's related to anybody. I don't think anybody's related to anybody here. Wait a second, we got the rivals, guys. We got the rivals. Look at this guy. The rivals look really good this time. Look, guys. Look at what I'm about to show you. Look how cool she is. That is a good rival design. The protagonist and rival look so good. They make sense in Lumiose. That is perfect. These guys, look at both of them. Oh my god. Guys. Like, every design is exactly what I would have designed in terms of what they are. Like, guys, this is, protagonist-wise, I don't know if I would have picked this hat. For him, this is perfect. This is my kind of designs, not gonna lie. This is how I would have designed the antagonist. These rivals, exactly how I would have designed them. I love, but also even the expressions and poses. I love these designs. Am I not? I'm obviously overhyping it because it's just a design, but for a Pokemon character design, these are, like, I'm not exaggerating when I say these are top tier, right? I assume you guys are feeling it too. Playing guy character only just for rival? I think when you play the guy, you get the girl rival. Let me look again. We're gonna look again just to confirm. I'm going to look again to confirm because I think that is the reality. Let's look at this.
These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share.
We're gonna see it soon. We're gonna see the rivals with the protagonist in a second. Wait a second. Look! Yes! 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 Oh, that's amazing. See? They look so good, though. The guy looks really good, too. Like, the guy, like, in personality, that guy looks really good. It is the future. Yeah, it is objectively the future. This is a sequel to X and Y, guys. It's objective. Like this is literally a sequel to X and Y. That's what I always want. I want sequels. Why is he so tall? Because of infinity energy. Dude's 3,000 years old. Why though? Who cares if this is not because there's dating. This is just, I mean, if we're 16 at least, because I think the X and Y protagonists were the oldest protagonists of the bunch. They were at least 14. I think they were 16. Not gonna lie. Like, Hilbert and Hilda were 14, and I think Serena and Caleb were a little bit older. So I think they were 16. Not gonna lie. Although Shauna looks a bit young. So I can say 14, maybe 15. I think these are even older than Callum and Serena. I think we're at least 16. And if we're 16, I mean, dating is not out of the option. I mean, like, you know, it's like Persona. You can pretend like they're non-binary. Don't worry. Okay. Let me see. There's more character arcs. There's Guys, look at this. Oh, snap! The poses in each design. Look at AZ and Floette. Guys, this is what a Pokemon fan wants to see. Wow! Look at this guy! Look at this guy! I'm so happy for this guy. Though he did genocide some people, but guys! My man! Look at this guy! Sheesh. Wait a second, we got artwork for Pokemon Champions too. Ugh. Is this Sugimori? Guys, not gonna lie, these are not good. Yeah. I think Sugimori designed these, or is someone trying to imitate Sugimori? I mean, no. Not gonna lie, these are my least favorite protagonist designs. I mean, he's okay. Completely different art designer, art direction. I don't know, this looks like a, not stiff, but like, it looks like off. Like, I've looked at Pokemon character design for a long time. It's not like the literal what they're wearing is bad, and it's not that. It's really just like the poses and the proportions of like the faces. Like for example, this could be Yusuke Amora. I don't know. Not the best, not the worst. They do look odd. Alright, everything that's on Cerebi is basically what we already know, but with screenshots. Just in case, I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna put, who do I put for a second while I'm looking at things? Okay, we're getting some pre-release, more pre-release screenshots. Let's look at these pre-release screenshots. It's on Cerebi too. Let's look at these screenshots. Perfect size, honestly, for you guys. I mean, these are basically what we saw in the trailer, but let me see the ones that we didn't see in the trailer. Guys, look how cool. They look very French. They both look really good, like, I'm not gonna lie. They look really good. I'm glad they didn't show any new megas. We're gonna have hype, okay, these are just screenshots we've already seen. Let's look how good the megas look. I mean, they basically look like, it's just Scarlet and Violet art style, honestly. This is literally, like, I'm looking at how the light, it's just Scarlet and Violet's art style. Not my favorite art style in Pokemon, but I didn't expect it to be a radical difference from Scarlet and Violet. Why is it in Japanese, Joe? Let's look at the textures for a second. I think Pokemon Unite has a really good art design, art style. I think that's my favorite art style in terms of like Pokemon in general. Obviously, the environment, we don't really get see any environment in Unite, but like, honestly, just watching the trailer is kind of better in terms of screenshots. You liking the music, by the way? This is a good remix. By the way, so I agree. It's like, it looks better than ZA. Like, it's not worse than ZA. Although this screenshot, that's a blurry screenshot. Unfortunately, you guys can't really see perfectly. But in terms of, yeah, like, in terms of set design, because again, this is just ZA but better. Like, this is ZA but with more time. It's the same art style, but it's just better ZA. I want to get that screenshot, but wait a second. I want to get that same screenshot in the trailer. Dude is Sycamore's child. Oh my god. Bum 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 bum. Oh wait, did I miss the screenshot I wanted? Wait, sorry. I just want to compare it to how Scarlet and Violet looks. No, this is not the screenshot I wanted. Again, like, the lighting is not my favorite. I want to see this in the sunset. Did we get sunset footage? Did we even get night footage? I don't remember seeing any time of day change in this trailer. It makes sense for it to be Scarlet and Violet's art style. It's just modern Pokemon. It's not like Legends Arceus where they have to go to the past, so they have more like a watercolor aesthetic. Guys, I don't think AZ shrunk that much because we were relatively chibi in the game, and obviously they did in cutscenes. They showed our full model. I can look at AZ in screenshots for X and Y if you want in a second. We saw sunset, and it's basically. Let me look at sunset again. Sorry, I was looking at chat. I did not see sunset. Why am I didn't see sunset. Sorry. Yeah. Scarlet and Violet's not my favorite art style, so I'm not that jazzed about like the background, like the sky. I very much preferred Gen 8's sky. I did not see any sunset. What? Sunset during the cafe. I mean, they're probably gonna show sunset again. I'm waiting for a screenshot that I'm looking in particular for. If not, it may just be on Cerebi again. Yeah, it is on Cerebi. They're barely showing anything inside. It's all like it's 99% day, so I'm honestly confused. Oh, sorry. How do I get this away? That's really annoying. You can't disable it. Guys, I literally did not see any sunset. What are you talking about? How did I? Oh, there it is. Finally. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's, again, like, look, compare it to, like, Sword and Shield sunset Pokemon. It's not my favorite sunset. Sword and Shield sunset. Oh my god, guys, look at this. Look at this guy. I'm about to show you what's a better sunset. Again, it's subjective, but this is a better sunset. This is just better art direction. Like, look at that. This is just my favorite. I prefer this art style over Gen 9's, but the environment looks really good. The environment itself looks good. I just really like the lighting in these games way more. But that, who cares? This is just better art direction. They went with the same exact art style of Scarlet and Violet. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Unrealistic in Britain. Honestly, I saw some really good sunsets in England. No nighttime yet. View yet, not in the trailer, but there's definitely gonna be nighttime. If there's no reason, it's 100% there's gonna be nighttime. Are we gonna get a gender neutral protagonist? Probably not. I like how the map works, where it's like, I don't know. I don't know yet. It's not like it's telling me what the map. This implies, I like. And we can fly. We can fly, even though we don't have really a Pokemon that can learn fly. Can Swablu learn fly? But now I want to compare this with Scarlet and Violet. And let me know if there's other things you guys want to see, like comparisons or... Scarlet Violet Mesagoza. I just want to see a similar screenshot. I don't think there's an exact similar screenshot. You know, when you're walking into Mesagoza. Oh, I found one. It's not that big. Not big enough, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just a bad screenshot, honestly. And then it makes this bigger, obviously. But yeah, this is definitely better than Scarlet and Violet in terms of set design, in terms of... I want to find a more faithful one, so it's not, you know, a bigger screenshot. So hold on. Like, guys, it's objectively a step up. It's the same exact art style, yeah. So you can say, oh, it's like Scarlet and Violet. But to say it's worse is an idiotic take, in my opinion. This is not a bad screenshot. Oh, this is a very faithful one. This is a good, like, in terms of like guys, where the hell? Oh, this is too big now. Oh my god, now it's too big. There's way more contrast, which is good, but that's just the screenshot, honestly. I don't think there was this much contrast in the thing. I guess it's really, there's ambient occlusion. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I'm not going to explain what ambient occlusion is, but basically there's baked in shadows. The shadows are in here, like for example, the shadows here, the shadows there. They're in the textures, basically, so that even no matter the lighting, it feels more correct, let's say. So, while there isn't any here, maybe there is... I don't see any ambient occlusion in anything here. While there is here, I'm certain this is not a real shadow. Or some of it is not a real shadow. Or if it is, it looks pretty good. Some of this is not real shadow. But you know what I mean? Do you guys understand? It just looks better. It is a crunchier version. In a good way. What's a good version of crunchy? It's a more... I don't know what I'm saying. It's not bad. Like, this actually looks like future Pokemon. This is like, when you think of Pokemon in the future, in like a future Pokemon game, this looks good. Like, the texture is pretty nice. This needs a little bit more polys, a little more polygons here. Like, this looks like flat. Even the flowers look flat. But I'm sure that the flowers are not flat textured. If it looks good, it's enough. I mean, yeah, it's like... It's a Pokemon game. I don't need it to look perfect, but... We're judging, we want progression at least. And I think this is a progression from this. Like, look at the trees. Oh my god. Yeah, this is, whoa. And look, that tree looks way better. And that's, then let's see, literally like a tree. Like, look, that's kind of the same distance. Let's get more screenshots just so I can fairly look at the trees in the distance. This is... I just want to see some trees in the distance. Wait a second. So I can accurately compare trees in the distance. The water is slightly better than it was in Scarlet and Violet in terms of like how... Wow, yeah! I mean, the interiors were... When there were interiors in Scarlet and Violet, they looked fine. Especially in the DLCs. But yeah, this is pretty fine. It's like, again, it's not like, in terms of video game standards, it's not the best, but in terms of Pokemon, this is the best we've seen. Like, this is better than Legends Arceus. And nobody had complaints about the interiors in Legends Arceus. That looks pretty good. And it's well, like, the art direction is pretty good compared to Scarlet and Violet. Like, I mean, like, look at the designs of the sets are really good. Like, the windows aren't just a window, it's a really neat little window thing. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's look at this for a second. Again, the lighting is not my favorite because it's still Scarlet and Violet lighting. It doesn't look as natural, I think, as... or as pretty as, well, this. This is peak Pokemon lighting, not gonna lie. This was amazing. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I don't know how anybody thought the environments in Scarlet and Violet, other than the wild area, was subpar. For Pokemon, this looks amazing. This is literally the best a Pokemon's ever looked. It's like literally a downgrade in Scarlet and Violet. But in terms of art direction, guys, in terms of art style, in terms of art direction, I'm not talking about like in terms of like the how dynamic the environment was and like the actual gameplay in the environment. This is good. This looks good. This looks like if I saw this in a screenshot, this looks like future Pokemon to me. If I saw like an leaked screenshot, and this doesn't look bad. I like it. When I was saying comparing it to the sunset in Sword and Shield, it's not that this is bad. It's just that I like prefer that literal sky. But the lighting is actually not bad here. I think the lighting is like the sunset in Scarlet and Violet isn't as good as this in terms of in the sunset. So this is an upgrade even in terms of lighting. And it looks fun. Like it looks fun to like to go up, climb buildings, and to encounter Flaffy there. That looks very fun. The sky wasn't technically downgraded. It's just a different art style, and we prefer the art style of Sword and Shield. I'm totally fine if it looks like this in launch. Like, I don't think this is a disappointment in terms of how it looks, how it performs. The performance, there was literally no performance issues. Nothing was popping in, nothing was lagging. The trees in the distance looked fine. There was no proxy trees. I think the performance is going to be good, not going to lie. Because it's literally just one city. I don't know how they messed that up, guys. The lighting is not bad. The lighting is better than Scarlet and Violet. Like, this is during the day, and then you have, this is during the, where's during the day in, sorry, wait a second. Like, look at this. This is during the day, and this is also during the day. And this doesn't look bad. And it's like we're seeing the distance. Let me get some Scarlet and Violet during the day in the distance. Like, I want to see a similar shot in Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet, Violet, battle. I want to see a similar... Are you sure about what? I want to see if... I don't know yet. That's why I'm gonna... I want to get a similar shot in Scarlet and Violet where you see the distance during a battle. I'll just write Scarlet Violet Mountain. Alright. Oh my god, they're all small. To be fair, the DLC, I'm looking at the DLC screenshots, they're not as bad. Honestly. So here's here's actually a noticeable thing. Honestly, the lighting is pretty much similar. Pretty similar, although the art direction is better. Like, the blueness of this distance is better than the fog here. Right? It is better. Let me just get a water. It is actually better. This is just nitpicking here. But this is just to show the progression. It's bluer, it's more natural. The atmosphere is more natural. You know, the more distance, everything becomes desaturated and cooler in tone. While here, it just becomes desaturated and like foggier and a little bit bluer. But like, it's still like, the contrast is still weird. While here, this looks way more natural in lighting. And the big deal is, look at the trees. They remove nothing. You don't see anything in the distance. They remove all the trees, all the shrubbery, all the Pokemon. The trees are still basically there. You know, obviously you don't want to see the Pokemon here. It makes no sense. And I don't see any people, honestly. But it doesn't look like odd. Why am I getting so many texts from every single person in my family? My brother made a clip of me on stream, and he's saying that I should watch it. I don't know why didn't he send it to me on Discord? Why did he email me? Sorry. Okay, now my brother called me and then he stopped calling me. Wait a second. Apparently there's a funny clip of me. Why'd he email it to me? I don't know which email. Mega Heliolisk? It's possible. I didn't get an email, Daniel. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But let me see more screenshots just to confirm my theory in terms of distance. The draw distance, basically. I mean, yeah, like, this is not my favorite art style. This doesn't look that good. But I like it. But let's go back. I'm trying to think what's my favorite screenshot. Let's go back to this for a second. This is a really good screenshot. If this is what the game looks like, pretty good. Let me get... Wait a second. Unfortunately, Daniel, I don't think I can play this. Oh, wait. Can I? Oh my god, there's a map, guys. Oh, you guys can't see it because it's... Shut up, music. Oh my god, there's a map. Daniel, I can't show it. I can't show it, unfortunately. Not on this, unless, wait a second. People are leaving right now. Oh my god. Nah, I can't show it. Not on this, Daniel, I can't show it on this, layout that I have. We're only showing Chrome. Alright. He should have tweeted it. Daniel, tweet it or something. Post it on Twitter. It is funny. It is a funny clip. But he just gave me a file, and I can't play a file on this layout. Alright. Anything else you need me to see before we move on? The screenshot from the website looks better. This is like what website? Like the actual Pokemon website? I guess we'll go to the website. I don't know why we didn't go to the website now that I think of it. Have I ever tried drawing Pokemon in different styles? I've tried different Pokemon styles. Is there a Legends ZA? There's no Legends ZA website? These are literally the same screenshots as that are on Cerebi. Oh wow. This is ridiculous. Why did they... This is such an odd decision. If you already did if you already did the Typhlosion, then just not do don't do Totodile. It makes no sense. And Tepic makes a lot of sense. You got Reptile, Mammal, and Bird. Why would they... Why'd they do that? Could have been Torchic. It could have been Torchic or Piplup. Guys, D looks so cool. You'll make a friend who lives and works at Hotel Z. They work at Hotel Z. These guys are adults. Supporting the owner however they can. They may come on strong at times, but they like helping people in Pokemon. They're quite skilled at Pokemon Battle too. The appearance, you choose it. Okay, we know this. They look so cool. AZ is a man who stands over 9 feet tall. He's the owner of Hotel Z and claims to be 3,000 years old. He quietly harbors a strong determination and will. Oh my god, we get to see Floette again. Torchic has a Mega, who cares? They could still do Torchic. Okay, but honestly, we didn't need Torchic. We needed Tepig. Sorry, I'm sorry. Honestly, no, we can't do Rowlet, but we need a bird there. I think Piplup, it makes sense the most. It should have been Piplup instead of Totodile. But whatever. Jet. Her name is Jet. Large corporation driving Lumios's urban redevelopment plan with the aim of shaping the city into one that belongs to both people and Pokemon. It seems she hopes to deepen the bonds between Pokemon and people. There's a chance she's not a villain, because how many times are we going to get an antagonist that is just a corporate woman? I mean, we thought Gita would have been an antagonist, but she's not. So I guess maybe they'll do it this time. Vinny's a large man who wears sunglasses. He works at... Yeah, I mean... What the hell is this hair? What does this mean? Is it a bun? They're giving us Zygarde. We do know this. Right now, it really is just the Megas and... Oh, no, we have Mega Sableye right here, and Mega Altaria. No, it is Hoenn. They're showing us Oras Megas too. Never mind. All right, it's just all the Megas, basically. This is a really nice screenshot. Look at this. This is a really nice screenshot, not gonna lie. What's cool is that, honestly, and listen to this. Listen to what I'm about to say. Look what I'm about to show you. Sada asked to Professor Turo. This is actually an update, a little small update. It's just small because honestly, it's not for all the characters. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Oh my god. Look at Turo and compare that with his key art. He does not look the same. There's a big difference in the art style between their art and how they look in the game. And while it is still relatively small, I think it is better. Like, look at AZ. They did make it slightly more anime-like. The textures do feel slightly more anime-like in the. I mean, you can barely see it, honestly. Let me make it bigger. It's not as realistic as this. Like, look how real. Like, the textures are a little too realistic in the eyes, the hair. Here, it is a better art style. It is slightly better. Like, the hair is still a little bit anime hair. The textures on the face make it look more like Pokemon. Like, look at the eye. That's a very unrealistic anime eye. Wow, look how realistic this eye is. It is more anime-like, which I like. It's more of an art style. Like, look at their eyes, too. Like, look. Actually, let's do this one. We're back to Pokemon art style, which I like. It matches their art better. Because the art is Pokemon art style, right? And then we're back to their faces looking like Pokemon. Now, some characters, they pull it off. Like Carmine in Pokemon, her model, like, it looks really good. Like, look at her eyes. It's way more realistic. You can barely see it here. But wait a second. Like, look at the detail in the eyes. It's good. It looks good. They did a good job with it. And even the texture on the hair and on the thing, it looks good. But it never matches the art style of, like, the key art. and now it went back to matching the key art. It's closer to Detective Pikachu, but better. Do you see what I'm not just you see what I'm talking about, right? I don't have to convince you more. I don't know if it's a good thing. I just personally prefer it. We're back to Pokemon's art style instead of like the semi-realistic stuff they did in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That is my point. I rest my case. I like it though. Like, look at her. It looks good. It's not a bad thing. Like, it's not like she looks worse than Scarlet Violet. It's a slightly different art style where they added a little bit more anime elements to it. I don't remember what the noses look like in Sword and Shield. I've always preferred the noses in Sword and Shield, though. Yeah, because they actually put a texture there. Look. I do think they should go back to putting some kind of texture on the nose like they did with, like, in Scarlet and Violet. Just putting a line there. It's annoying because she's looking directly at us in all of these. Like, she's looking towards the camera. But it just fits the art style more. Why isn't there one where she's looking to the side? Wow, there's just none. I can't find any picture where Marnie's looking to the side. She's always looking towards us. This is not a bad one, but it's very small. Look at this. Like, look, you see that there's a slight, you probably can't see it. Oh my god, it's too small. But whatever, that line helps. You can even notice it here. There's a slight line here that's in the texture, and it looks more anime, and it fits the art style. But this is just my own personal thing. While here, you see, I think this needs that. But it's fine, because the noses always look awkward. Like, see, you have the anime nose line here, the anime nose line here. It's a good, it mimics the art style. That would probably, like, make it perfect for me. But who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter at all. But that's basically it. Anything else I'm missing that you guys saw probably online on yourselves? Wait, did they do that for AZ? Let me look at that for a second. They didn't do it for her. They just actually sculpted the nostril and made for AZ. Who the hell cares, though? We've already seen the starters in Scarlet and Violet. They look better than they did in Scarlet and Violet. Wait a second. Wait an actual second. Didn't he have more scales in Scarlet and Violet? This texture is not looking like the one in Scarlet and Violet. Totodile Scarlet Violet. This is not the same texture as Scarlet and Violet. He was way darker. He didn't have more scales, but it's a different texture. Huh. It's more, I like the colors more. Like, I prefer these colors. They went back to way more vibrant. I like it a lot. It is slightly different textures. How? Why? It's not just lighting. Yeah, you see, look, way more, the anime eyes compared to this. It's still more depth. The more vibrant, I like it. In terms of colors. Like, we didn't need this added, like, realistic, basically, texture. It does have scales, actually, now that I'm looking at it. It's fine. That it's not worse objectively or anything. I do like the colors more, but they could have kept some of the scales. That's very interesting that they didn't do that. Yeah, this is objectively shows you that they did all the eyes are way more anime, which is good. Let me look at Chikorita for a second in Scarlet and Violet. Chikorita. I said Chikorite. That's what I spelled. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It is very different. Look at this. Why is it so small? Why is it so small? But look at the difference. Again, we're not counting lighting, but look at the eye. It's just they retextured these. They made it way less realistic and more anime, which is fine. I like that. It's not objectively better or worse, but it's just more what the art style I like. Because the realistic Pokemon with the not so good environment always looked weird, while this fits the environment more. I didn't mean the small. I meant the picture small, not Chikorita herself. Wow, oh, and we have Tepig too here. It doesn't matter. But look, let me see the difference in Tepig. I don't think there's a big difference for Tepig. But there's a difference. Yeah, see, he has the fur texture here. Do you like he looks more cartoony, he looks more anime-like? Do you like this aesthetic? Like, the textures are good. I never said the textures in Pokemon. Scarlet and Violet textures are good in terms of the Pokemon I'm talking about. It's the same exact model. Different textures. Yeah, it's fine. Less detail, more cartoon. I like that. I like that. Cool. He's more pink. That is just the lighting. That is just the lighting. That's like I don't know why there's pink environment lighting here, but that's just the lighting, not the texture. Although, if that is a baked in like shadow, that's part of the texture, that's not bad. I like it. This pink is actually nice, even if it is just permanent there. I actually like the pink. I think Chikorita is going to become a Mega. Is going to become I think it's going to be Grass Fairy Meganium, not gonna lie. There's a big chance it is. I don't care. I would like a Grass Fairy Meganium. Tepig. What would Tepig be? It could be Fire Dark. They're going to change the fighting type. It could be Fire Dark. I'm not gonna lie. And then Totodile, I would love. Finally, Water Rock. Water Rock would be nice. It could be Water Ice. It could be Water Fighting. Fire Steel. There's a chance. That is what I was originally thinking. But Fire Dark wouldn't be bad. Why Rock for the caveman aesthetic? I'll show you what I made a couple of months ago. I guess you haven't seen it. Let me show you what I made a couple of months ago. Pokemon Evolutions True Green 7. Let's watch a True Green 7 video together. I want something like this. Not gonna lie, this holds up. I did a good job with this. I want a Crocolith. You may want a different. I'm totally fine with like ice. Fighting wouldn't be bad. But I want this. I think I'm not gonna lie, I did a good job with this. This is a year ago. Did I ever make a... Let me think. I didn't make anything for Meganium. Oh, I did do a Meganium. My Meganium wasn't the best. This is not what I want for Meganium now that I think of it. Let me show you my Meganium. We could have got a Squirtle, honestly, instead of Totodile, we could have got Squirtle. Like, this is fine, we don't need this. I'm fine with a prettier Meganium or something. This is technically supposed... This is not a Meganium, this is a different evolution. These are all different Pokemon. But, that's what I did, if you were wondering. I didn't do one for Emboar. But honestly, yeah, if they do Emboar like a bipedal Emboar, I'm not bipedal, a quadrupedal Emboar wouldn't be bad. Carmine does look good. She has a good design. They did a good job with her. God, these are amazing. They do look like Crispin. Is Crispin related to these guys? Crispin. I was thinking that, by the way, like since the beginning. Crispin Pokemon. Guys, there is a chance they're related. Not gonna lie. There is a big chance. There is a chance. I was thinking this for some time. But honestly, the eyebrows are completely different. So I would assume the eyebrows is their real color. Is their real hair color. Like, dude is just blonde. They're redheads, which makes no sense. Unless they dye their hair, their eyebrow. And honestly, guys, Chef was always a big thing in Pokemon for, like, Kalos. If dude is French, not gonna lie, it makes sense. He feels American, but he feels Unovan. Whoa. No, they don't have similar shoes, but that wouldn't matter anyways. I don't share shoes with my sibling. These are really good designs. If these were protagonists, imagine? Wow. These are my favorite rival designs. I think these are my favorite rival designs. Are these my favorite rival designs? These are definitely among my favorite protagonist designs too. I love the green. Yeah, not my favorite lighting. Why are the flowers textures? That is very odd. That is odd, because you're going to be right next to this. Why'd they do that? I want to see some alleys. There's definitely gonna be alleys. Honestly, agreed on. If Urbane Tawny are protagonists, probably one of the best designs. They would be. You just have to make one of them have like different color hair. They would be the best. Oh my god, look at them. Look at them! I wanna be him. They have good lives. They have good lives. I'm jealous of them. Thank you for the stream, Ron. Have a great rest of your day. Bye! Thank you for being here. Thank you all guys for being here. We're gonna leave soon, but still hanging out for a few. Enjoying the music. I do have stuff I have to do, but this is pretty good. Alright. Anything else before I gotta go? This is a really good render. Oh my god, that's a really good render. Why are they showing us Zygarde complete? There has to be a reason why they're already showing us complete. Zygarde is made up of multiple cells. Yep, its brain is made up of a few existing Zygarde cores, while the rest of the body is comprised of Zygarde cells, which are far more plentiful. It seems to have taken a special interest in you. In what form? The dog form? That makes sense. When do you think the game will come out? November. That's when I think, either October, November, or December. That is literally what late means. There's no new information about Zygarde. The unusual Floette looks different from other members of her species and holds a black flower. She's also said to have lived for 3,000 years. She always accompanies AZ. Wait, there's definitely hints about their evolutions here. Can use the large leaf on its head to determine the temperature and humidity. Nah, I don't think there is. Nah, there's nothing here. Honestly, this is actually a pretty good screenshot. Like, Prism Tower looks pretty good here. And again, we really are seeing people in the distance. Nothing. Like, I think the performance is gonna be better, way better. Let me look at this. Finally, by the way, I'm playing X and Y right now, but I'm playing with the all my least favorite Pokemon that's my team. Like Pokemon that were in my bottom 50 at one point in my life. That's my team, and it was a cool idea, but it sucks because I didn't get to play with like any like Kalos Pokemon that are like iconic, and I've never really had like an iconic Kalos team. But now I'm gonna be able to do that here. Like I'm gonna have a Go-Goat, I'm gonna have a Pyroar, I'm gonna have like things that I've never had. I have Aegislash, I'm gonna have a Heliolisk. I've already had like Malamar and Pangoro. I already had my first playthrough. I love them. Dragalge too. But this time I want to have like the classic. Like if you think I want to have like a Gudra, I'm gonna have a Greninja. I'm gonna have a. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a. Kalos. There's some like iconic Pokemon. Kalos has a very solid dex. Kalos dex. I'm gonna have a Noivern. I never had a Noivern. I'm gonna have like look at all the Pokemon I'm gonna have that I never really had. I had Talonflame. I'm gonna have a Pyroar. I'm gonna have I've had a Florges. I'm gonna have a Go-Goat. I'm gonna have a Aegislash. I'm gonna have a Barbaracle. I've always wanted a Barbaracle. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a Helioptile. I'm gonna have a Cloudbuster. Since it's a Legends game, I'm gonna have basically a full team of like 12. I'm gonna finally have an Avalugg. I'm gonna have a Gudra, Trevenant, Hawlucha, Aurora's Tyrantrum. What a solid dex this was. There are no Pokemon in this game. Wow. This is the smallest dex I've ever seen in my entire life. What the hell? I mean, there's Hoopa and there's 3 Mysticals here that aren't here. Is it missing some Pokemon? There are no Pokemon in Kalos. Oh my god. But they're all solid. Every single Pokemon in here, I like. Except for Aromatisse, but now I'm liking it now. I'm gaining appreciation for it. I'm gonna have a Sylveon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a Sylveon. Every fully evolved Pokemon here is like iconic to me. It's like a legit good Pokemon. Even Aromatisse, if you think about it. Alright. Let's have one last look at the trailer and then I'm gone. This looks really cool. Ooh, I really like the art of the Pokemon here. Look at this. Hopefully you're going to be able to see it. Nope, you are not going to be able to see it. That's very annoying. Here, look. Look at the personality. Way better than Legends Arceus. This is way better than Legends Arceus in terms of like the personality of these screenshots. Of these headshots of the Pokemon. And the render looks really good too. Speaking of Kalos. Nah, this is really cool. I'm excited for the battles. Let's just look at this trailer one more time and then we're going. Are we arriving in this town? Wow, the trainer design is also really nice. They always have been in Kalos. Don't like how stiff some of them are. Like, why is he just standing there? Why are they all just standing? Why is nobody moving? That is very odd. I hope we can sit. Sorry, when I read the chat, I'm gonna have to pause because I do want to see everything. That is so cool. Wow, it does have a pink hue. I like it though. Let me look at that. Oh, whoa, there was a very nice You'll see in a second. How do I pause there? Oh my god, this game. Oh, we went back. There's a Gallade Gardevoir hugging in the background. In the poster. You go check that out yourself. Oh yeah, no roller skates. I didn't see anybody in roller skates. I think people are a bit worried because this very much is just the same engine as Scarlet and Violet, while Legends Arceus completely different art style than Sword and Shield, so they were interested. So you guys are having a bad taste after Scarlet and Violet, but I think that has nothing to do with the gameplay, has nothing to do with, honestly, even the graphics, because it is better than Scarlet and Violet. But why is there no cloud? We're sitting! Sheesh! With fake food. We're kneeling! How are we kneeling? Oh wait, we can kneel in Legends Arceus. That's cool, we're gonna sneak. Why is he just standing like that? None of the trainers are moving around. That is odd. Weird how we can't climb. Or like use the Pokemon to climb. We didn't see any ride Pokemon or anything. That's crazy. That is such a generic Pokemon. Like, we've seen that exact pose a billion times. It's not a bad thing. The battles look really fun. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. The battles look really fun to me. Let me look at that statue again. Ah, that's sick. That looks really good. That's a really good flamethrower. Wait, I wasn't looking how the Pokemon move in battle. Yeah, it's way more fun. The Pokemon and their poses. This is what we wanted to see Pokemon do in battle. I'm not talking about gameplay. I'm talking about just the animations of the Pokemon themselves. They really are just like dynamic and look like we get to see the Lucario moving around like we've always wanted to see. This is what we've wanted to see animation-wise in Pokemon. Wait, I want to see that cutscene again. Oh, the city doesn't look as dynamic. What is that glowing in the background? Look at that. There's some glowing. What is that build? Oh, that's the hotel. I'm so stupid. Literally Legends ZA, that's what it is.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series.
They did a good job in terms of the draw distance for the trees. Finally, the trees don't pop in and out. I don't see any trainers popping in and out because it's a good idea to not see the train. You don't need to see NPCs this distance.
The story takes place in Lumio City,
the
largest city in the Kalos region.
It needs a little more life. We need some Pokemon flying around.
The center of this city.
The Wine Guide, congrats on 1 million. Any plans on how you're celebrating it? Thank you. Some kind of live stream.
Prism Tower.
We're gonna do a pretty big live stream.
Stands tall at the center of this city.
You'll see. It'll be like ranking all of the collabs I've ever made.
Prism Tower stands.
Or like ranking the Poketubers I've collabed with, basically.
Tall at the center of this city of.
What was that? Why? Look at the Badoo.
City in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of.
When it blinked, it had no face. Whatever. You'll see. The designs of the trainers look good, but again, never was a fan of the NPC art style in Scarlet and Violet. But the designs are good. Do you think we'll be getting VAs? There's literally no indication, but there's a chance. Mumor, I'm really interested in how the OST is going to sound. You and me both.
Does.
I mean, I like
These days,
all these
Lumio
chill
City is
versions.
beautiful.
There's so many chill versions of what we heard in X and Y. Like this chill Lumiose, there's a chill, wild battle. There's a chill trainer battle even.
Vistas.
Why is he standing like that?
These days,
That guy looks straight out of Scarlet Violet.
Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and
I'm gonna have to pause a little bit more. Yeah, we have alleys, and we finally have the Pokemon in the alleys. That's so good. I want to see Pokemon in alleys.
Pokemon
It's
truly
what I've wanted since birth.
share.
Sorry, go back.
Plan to turn it into a
Yeah,
city
texture's not the best.
that people
I don't know why that
and
texture is bad.
Pokemon
Why would they make that texture bad?
truly share.
But it looks live. Like each person is doing a different thing, which is nice.
After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the site,
I like all the posters too. Every poster, any like advertising I've seen was really good.
you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on
It's great. This really does look like Lumiose. I'm playing X and Y right now. The very beginning chords of the Lumiose City version are very nice. Pretty chill track overall. Yeah, it was very nice.
a new journey as you get to
Finally,
know
I'm
Lumiose
so glad we're
City
seeing
and
something
its
like this.
inhabitants. Here
But there were really literally no surprises. Everything they showed was like what I expected.
are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
I wasn't expecting it to look this good in terms of like the character design, but I was expecting to see characters we know like AZ, new people, new characters, and also some kind of character our age.
When you arrive in
God, the protagonists and rivals in this game, goddamn, they look good.
Lumiose, you'll meet a new
Wait, are we in the, do we have the
beautiful
same
characters
hairstyle as
you'll
the?
encounter.
Do we have? Wait a minute.
When you
Wait a second. Do the rivals have the same art? Does she have the same hairstyle as the female protagonist? Look at this. I'm an idiot. The rivals have the same hairstyles as the opposite gendered protagonists.
When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny.
It's definitely gonna be on the Switch, guys. I don't think it's gonna be on the Switch 2. Unless, when do you think the Switch 2 is coming out? Let me look at something for a second.
Terry Vinny.
Oh, I thought that was Regigigas for a second, but I love Aspens. What are we holding? We're both holding these. I mean, they're just normal bags, but I guess it's just our bag. Which is cool. It's cool instead of having just a bag.
The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the
They announced the bare minimum for Z after a year waiting, but I like that. I'm fine with that. I want, every few months, different trailers and stuff.
richer.
Look at how she's looking at him. Looking good.
To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones.
Like you already hear the wild
These
battle
areas,
music.
located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
It would have been cool to get like root music here,
To catch one of these wild
but this is
Pokemon,
very pleasant.
aim
I love
carefully,
hearing
then throw a Pokeball.
overworld versions of battle music and vice versa. I love
If
hearing
you're having a hard time
overworld
catching
versions
one,
of battle
have one
music.
of your
And
Pokemon use its
I love
moves to
hearing
weaken the
battle
target,
music of overworld
making it
music.
easier to catch.
Battle versions of overworld music is epic. I mean, that's what we got basically in Scarlet and Violet. Sorry, let me
Have
see
one
this
of your
again.
Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
Goddamn, I'm hungry.
This game offers a style of
Let's hear the
Pokemon
trainer
battling
battle
not
theme.
seen in previous titles. Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand. Lead your partner Pokémon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokémon if you need
Yeah, it's
to
just
and
a
find the right
techno
moment
version.
to unleash incoming attacks.
Sorry.
Lead your
Sage of the Earth, thank you very much for the $5. Is it me or does Jet look like Zaza Gabor? I don't know anybody named Zaza. I'm not the kind of guy that knows Zaza names. Zaza Gabor, Hungarian American socialite. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, because
partner Pokémon through battles.
what's her
and
name?
dodge
Diantha
incoming
kind of
attacks.
looks like Katharine Hepburn.
Swap Pokémon
So if they're
you
just
need
doing
to
more of
and find
that,
the right
makes
moment
sense.
to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokémon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Whoa, I never knew that.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokémon, the Pokémon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
That is hilarious. We're just killing their parent. But that's how Legends always was. Just killing parents.
As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokémon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences
Who
will
knows?
await you. Pokémon Legends Z8,
Okay.
coming late 2025.
That's all I wanted, honestly. I didn't want to see any new... I generally did not want to see any new Pokemon or any new... I wanted that to be reserved for later. I don't have time for this. Oh, what?
Pokemon Legends Z.
Cool. Cool. I guess that's what I wanted. So everything's good. Look at that map. That's a good map. Oh, what? I guess we're going in like a minute. I gotta eat. I need an actual breakfast. Any other questions before I go? By the way, if you haven't seen the 4 artist video I just released this week, go check it out. It's amazing. The video coming out right now, actually. Not right now, in like 2 days. On Saturday. The concept is, what if I switched the evolution methods of Pokemon? So for example, what if Arcanine evolved through Metal Coat and then Onix evolved through, Firestone? I think I made some good stuff. And it's actually exciting. Like, it would be cool if it became a series, but I don't know. You'll see. So make sure to check that out when that comes out. By the way, for anybody who wanted to participate in my art contest, today's the deadline. I'm gonna cut it off. If you have basically, I'm gonna say just 3 hours. Let's just say 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6. 6 hours from now, if you want to participate, that's it. You can't after 6 hours from now. Just how it is. It's already been a month. It's been more than a month since the contest was announced. That's a little update for you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my community tab, my posts. 7 p.m. Let's just say it was really originally 7 p.m., but I'm gonna make sure, just so you don't miss it, I'm giving you a shorter time, a more closer time that is closer to now. But yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern. Do you think there's gonna be any Pokemon based on the Paris Catacombs? I don't know if there's gonna be Pokemon, but there may be a location. I definitely am confident. I think 60% chance there's gonna be some kind of underground location. Guys, you should not be judging what the game is based on this, or like what the game has, and everything that the game has in store is based on this trailer, just because we didn't see, any other legendary doesn't mean that those legendaries aren't going to be there. Just because we didn't see specific characters doesn't mean those characters aren't going to be there. Just because we didn't see any locations, anything like that, it literally means nothing. This is literally the first trailer. We saw a teaser. This is the first trailer. Remember, every single second trailer in existence shows more that we did not expect to see. We good? Everybody's good? Thank you for coming. Had a blast? I'm glad. Hopefully you are satisfied in some way. Hopefully you're not too disappointed. I don't think you should be. If you are disappointed, I assume it's because of high expectations. Other than that, this has been an actual 2-hour stream, and I gotta eat. Thank you for being here. Bye!